feel they should be stricter.
Okay.
Everybody can get one. Everybody don't have enough sense to operate one right.
So I'm a former sniper for the U.S. Army.
Okay.
Did that for 8 years, among many other things for the U.S. Army.
Do you think there should be stricter background checks for those that want to purchase guns?
Absolutely.
What about mental health background checks?
Yes, I think both matter, and I think our system has become so flawed, and this is why we have so many things and so many people falling through the cracks in the system. You know, we should, if somebody is not mentally stable, we should know before we put a weapon in their hands, any kind of weapon.
Be careful. They even had it right here. They wanted to, they turned it off. They said there was going to be a gun here too at this school, San Antonio school.
At this school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of time this one, here guns, but this time you come to my store for the robber. So this one is a problem for me.
Hi, I'm Anthony Green, and I am 50 years old.
Hi, Anthony. Why do you think that America has the highest rate of gun deaths, meaning both murders and suicides by gun, more than any other westernized nation, developed nation?
I mean, that's a subject that I really don't know. If I just had to guess, apparently the United States is able to get more guns in here, whether they're being imported or exported. We're able to have more guns than probably any of the other countries or cities have it. So if we have more guns than anybody else, then guess what? We're going to have more guns on the streets. Well, let me speak about background checks. Regardless, you can have the strictest background check in the world. That still isn't going to keep kids or adults from getting guns on the streets, because guns are always being sold on the streets. Whether somebody's breaking into somebody's house, breaking into a pawn shop, breaking into a gun shop, guns are going to always be on the street for sale.
Ollie Williams, 20 years old.
Okay. And what are your feelings about gun control, whether or not there should be stricter laws?
There should, to a certain, I feel like, because I'm in the military, so guns are always around me, and I feel safe around a gun. That's probably why a lot of people have guns, so they can feel safe. But there are some people that can get a hold of guns and aren't having them to be safe. They're having them to do stupid things in the streets. And so, my opinion, I don't think that it should be, that law should be for everybody, because not everybody thinks the same.
So do you think there should be more background checks when people...
Definitely.
What about mental health evaluations?
That's a big part of it too, because a gun, it doesn't have a name on it. I mean, the bullets don't have names on them. You can have feelings towards somebody, but that bullet doesn't know that. And so you're aiming at somebody, but you're having a bad day or you're flipping out, and it's going towards somebody else.
How has gun violence affected your life?
Oh, too much. I had my son killed in the gun. So all my nephews and everything. So it's, sometimes you think it's good to have one for protection, but no, because you don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
If somebody comes to shoot you, you hurry and try and go get it.
Yeah.
By the time you get it, you're dead. So it's not good to have a gun.
Has anyone that you've known been a victim of gun violence?
I have.
You
I
have?
was shot right here.
Where were you shot?
In the chest.
And when did that happen?
About 7 years ago, maybe 10 years. It's been a while.
Okay.
I was younger, yeah.
And how did that affect you afterwards?
It made me wake up. You know, you never know. You know, 1 minute you're shot, not shot, the next minute you are.
State your first name and age.
Rihanna Yard, and I am, oh, you said first name. I gave you both.
That's okay.
32. I think there should be special privileges to owning a gun and meet special requirements. Maybe some training, gun training, stuff like that. I don't think Joe Schmo should be able to have a gun.
And if we just open our eyes as we're just walking down the street and we look at the things that are going on in our community, you know, right around us, and if we have a heart of compassion and reach out in love, you know, then that's the greatest way that we can use to change the situation. A gun won't change the situation. You know, I am not against owning a weapon. I am against the misuse of it. If you take the proper steps to own a weapon legally, you know, then that's altogether fine. And that consists of, for me, yes, a mental and psychological evaluation as well as a legal one. You know, what is your legal stand?
And you have to unite as a community to try to get to the core of it without fear. You have to protect your communities. You have to get out there and protect your own communities. Might be risky, but it's worth doing it.